Hello stalkers, welcome back. Talabat got listed today. I have a good news and a bad news to share. Watch out the video till the end so that you don't miss out on any of my information. Let's start analyzing DFM market index, but before that, let me tell you, if at all you have missed my previous video that is for market correction, I will provide a iCard right at the top. Do watch it. I was expecting a correction. You will understand the reason why I had mentioned that and what was the price action behind it. Today we can see market has printed a solid red candle. Most of the stocks today open with a gap down and they have closed deep red. Let's start analyzing today's candle. We can see it has bounced off from our support zone. First support that was right here at 4,834 points. It did not hold the market. It pierced into the support and it came down till about this zone. That is our next support area. Right at the support zone we can see a good bounce that is at 4,779 points. If at all I have to go down to lower time frame, that is 30 minutes time frame, check this out. Market came down and then beautifully it's been respecting this zone, which clearly indicates us this is a strong demand area for the market, and from here most likely there are two scenarios. Either it may continue going up or it can come down to revisit next support at 4,699 points. I hope that does not happen, as it is stocks were bleeding today. So with today's market, by the way, we were expecting a correction, so this is it. And now the next area of support, that is right here. If this fails to hold, then we have 4,658. If we look at the correction, if it starts correcting from here, then there are chances we may see around 2.60% of correction during this week or maybe coming week. Correction is not yet over. Till the time we are again not back above 4,834, we will consider it market is going through a correction phase. I want to see a good recovery and a bounce back above this resistance so that we can expect next area will be hit very soon, that is 4,902 points. Let's see overall how the market performs tomorrow. ADX market index, that is Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange, also printed a red candle, but thankfully the bleeding was not bad. We can see support zone is still holding, that is 9,245 points. We can now clearly see wicks at the top and a slope that is going downwards. There are very good chances of breakout either to the upside or it can even come down aggressively till about 9,160 points. Market is been just going into this zone for about week to 10 days, that is between 9,245 and 9,350 points. After this contraction of volatility, I'm expecting a breakout. I hope, and we all hope, I'm sure, we want to see a break to the upside. Overall, ADX market index as of now is still under pressure. It's just going sideways, not able to recover the drop that we saw. This zone can be lethal because there are chances after the strong drop it's now consolidating and it can continue downside again. So let's hope we can see some fresh buying into this zone and market recovers. This is the daily chart of Talabat. Obviously we are seeing only one candle as it got listed today. This is a solid selling pressure. We are seeing a solid red candle on the daily chart. Now let me give you the bad news first. Those who subscribed this IPO at 1.60, definitely they got some gains around 5 to 6% because we can see it opened at 1.70. It went up till about 1.72. So those who subscribed this IPO at 1.60, if at all they booked their profits at the time of listing, fair enough, good, they got some profit at least, as I can say. Unlike Lulu, it opened flat or at the offering price. It didn't give any chance for investors to book even little profits. So at least in case of Talabat, I can say it opened above the listing price. So definitely not all the investors must have booked their profits because they didn't get chance aggressively. After hitting 1.72, price came down and they must be stuck. Now let me give you a good news. I'm going down to 15 minutes chart, and here what we can see is right after the listing or at the time of opening it went up till 1.72, and from here continuously we are seeing almost all red candles. In between it printed a green candle with very little volumes. It was no good. Best part or the good part is after this strong drop, now we can see price have stabilized into this zone. In last 30 minutes, we saw a breakdown of this range. It came down till about 1.43 and recovered to close at 1.49. So this zone is very crucial for Talabat. Let us mark this one right here. This is the zone. We can see good volumes into this area. We saw a breakdown as well in today's session and then it recovered. So tomorrow will be very crucial for Talabat. If at all it can survive into this zone by opening flat or with a gap up, then there are chances after going sideways again we can see a move to the upside. Sooner or later it may try to hit 1.60, that was the offering price. In case tomorrow if it opens with a gap down, then be ready, there are chances again it may visit 1.43 and it can even make all-time low, which will be very disappointing, and I'm sure many of the investors will be very sad looking at this price at this level. Hopefully tomorrow either it opens flat or with a gap up, and when it breaks this area that is 1.52, this can be a buying opportunity. We can plan our small entries right at the time of breakout, and then our first target is very near till about 1.60. We will see if at all market is rejecting this zone, because those who subscribe this IPO at 1.60, definitely they are still holding their shares with a hope that this stock will go till the moon and they will make good profits. Since it did not happen, price came down aggressively. Now they would be planning to either come out at break even or at minimum losses. So when the price travels up again, they would be trying to offload their quantities into this zone. This is the reason, as I mentioned, we will see how the market reacts at 1.60 and then we can take further course of action. As of now, Talabat is a bit disappointing. Many investors must be disappointed as they must have thought at least they can make around 20% gains at the time of listing, which did not happen. Hit the like button if today's video was helpful. Thanks for watching. Keep stalking.